But first at 11, we begin with your weather impact forecast. Heavy rain and strong storms triggering flood watches and flash flood warnings all across metro Atlanta. This is video on your screen from Lake Lanier, where docks broke free during the storms and floated away. It was quite a day. And it's still going on. Good evening. Thanks for being with us, watching and streaming us here on 11 Alive. I'm Zach Merchant. And
I'm Angelina Saucedo. So from the interstates to neighborhood roads and even Lake Lanier, the impacts from today's heavy rain still being felt tonight. That is exactly why we are bringing you live team coverage. Our chief meteorologist, Chris Holcomb, tracking what is next for your weekend. But first, 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live in Flowery Branch, where crews are working on a washed out road tonight. Cody.
Yeah, Angelina and Zach, this is probably the worst damage we've seen across Hall County today. I'm on Falcon Crest Parkway, right off Falcon Parkway, where that work is still ongoing. In fact, they're hoping to have this fixed by sunrise because there are 51 homes behind me as I step out of the way that are cut off from this road. They cannot get out. They have no water and they have no gas at this hour. Right now, you can see there is a huge piece of machinery down there. It's been digging out that culvert because there are about 7 semi-trucks up the street here that are going to be backing down or attempting to back down one by one, delivering those huge circular concrete pipes to replace that culvert that was washed out by debris and the heavy rain from earlier today we saw here in Flowery Branch. But quite a mess right now, and once that's done, they'll have to bring in rock to build up the roadway just so the gas company and the water company can get out here to turn that back on for these residents who are trapped on the other side of this culvert. But again, this is the major damage from today's flooding. Check out some of the other stuff. This might be the craziest video you'll see, and you guys just showed a clip of it. It's from Lake Lanier. It's in a cove right there near Sunrise Marina in Hall County. Those docks are breaking free and floating across the lake, something you don't typically see, and for some boat owners, it is not what you want to see either. We also saw flooding across Gainesville. This is some video from MLK Jr. Boulevard where people were actually stalled out. They had to be rescued by Hall County Fire, and we saw that quite a bit. This is some more flooding from Flat Creek, where the creek breached over its banks along Atlanta Highway, flooding that area around the local Napa Auto Parts store. We also saw water rushing down Stevens Road in Oakwood. Check that out. The heavy rain creating a mess across Hall County. Again, this is what we saw all around the Gainesville, the Oakwood area. Is just those heavy rains around the early morning lunch hour just did not let up. Those cells kind of sat in this area and just dumped rain on these neighborhoods. But again, this is the main focus for the Hall County government here, and of course for the crews working throughout the night to get that gas and the water reconnected. But now there is an emergency factor to this. What if something happens in this side of Falcon Crest Parkway? I was just told the fire department had found an easement on a piece of property, so if they have to respond and get someone out of here, they can get through there with some four-wheel drive vehicles. But for the most part, those folks on that side are trapped in their homes until this roadway's fixed. But the goal is 5 a.m. if they can get those concrete culverts delivered here in the next little bit.
Quite a mess tonight, hoping for a quick cleanup. Cody, thank you very much.